Test, 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 test. All right. There I am. Okay. Let's get the music down. How is everybody? Oh. Okay. All right. Oop, I forgot to change the background. This will be confusing for people, so let me. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. How's everybody doing? I am in a good mood. I have. All right. You guys are so patient with me on this type of stuff. Okay, let's get this. There we go. There we go. Okay, sweet. Now we have sunrise. All right. Hey everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope I'm not too distorted. And yeah, let me know. Does this sound better? Or does this sound better? This sounds a little. Is this distorted? I don't know. Okay, well you'll let me know, I'm sure. I have had a breakthrough of. Yeah, that sounds a little weird. Okay, let's go back. All right, now. Is this better? Okay, I think this is better. Audio is all good. Oh, all right, let's go back then. Okay. Yeah, right? Isn't it nice? Okay, so yeah, I have had a good week. I'm in a good mood, and I am open for suggestions for today's class. So far, I'm kind of feeling like maybe just like a hoop workout, like not like a super strenuous, but just kind of like a good old flow session. You can let me know in the comments. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we could do some core hooping, or we could do some more balance like we did last class. Yeah, I'm sorry for the cancellation on Tuesday. My jobby job got in the way. I had to go into work and pick up a shift for someone that was sick, my compadre, and so that's why I couldn't have class. And I'm not really sure what the best way is to alert people that we're not having class, so I try to go through all my social media channels. They're listed at the front of the, or they're listed on the opening slides that you see, and you can follow me there if you want to, like, find out, get the, what am I trying to say? Get the early word on whether or not we're having class. Pretty much we always have class, but sometimes life gets in the way, so. I am back to drinking caffeine, and I'm sort of regretting that decision right now because I am sort of jazzed up. No, actually, let's go. There we go. Okay, so let's do some core hooping then. That sounds good to me. Any other suggestions? We got an hour, so we can work all this stuff in. I think I am ready to go. So I think we're just going to jump into flowing. Let's see. Here we go. I love this track. Oh. Okay. Audible breath in. I know this looks weird, but I need a stretch, and if you do too, go for it. My number one pro tip for maintaining a movement practice, a hoop practice, especially one where you want to innovate your hooping, where you want to be creative in your hooping, I really recommend just allowing yourself to be weird. I use the word weird in a kind of tongue-in-cheek way. I don't really think it's weird. I think it's authentic. I think of the word weird as just meaning outside the norm. And if you think about it, the norm is created by groups of people. I don't think you're born normal. I think you become normal. And I think in hooping, it's fun. It's liberating to let go of normal and allow yourself to be weird, which I just think is another word for authentic. Audible breath in. I think if you struggle sometimes with trying to be normal, if it helps, in my opinion, there's nothing normal about the world we're living in right now. And I'm not even talking about politics or governments. It's a weird world. It's weird to be connected to people through a device all the time. If you think about our human history, it's really just a blink of time that we've been able to connect with people through a device at any time. I really struggle with it. I don't really like being available, honestly. It's something I really have to work on, but sometimes messages just feel like an intrusion, even when people are just trying to be nice. And it's not an intrusion, to be clear, it's just sometimes I just need space. I need to be unavailable. I need to feel like I can be by myself and not piss anybody off. But I don't have a balance with it. I tick people off all the time because I never write them back. It really hurt my hooping career that I never wrote people back. But this world is goofy right now, and all this communication that we have digitally, it got dropped on us before we had a chance to evolve with it, and I think we're all just wow. maladapt, or we're maladapting to a maladapted world right now. And I think normal is going to suffocate us. So I think weird is good. I think weird is the key. Audible breath in. Okay. Yeah, it's like people love to say things like, they love to blame us for the way we feel in the world. They love to blame us, right? Oh, there's all these people that are depressed now. There's all these people that have ADHD now. It's all a scam. It's all made up. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a reaction to how crazy things are for us as human beings. Like, we are animals first. We never evolved to have a device that connected us to everybody all the time. And we live in a world where people can get pissed at you because you don't answer your phone. Or you don't respond to a text, right? Like, that you can get in trouble. You can lose friends by just pushing your device away for a second, and it's crazy, and so I just, hopefully if you're in peace with this world, that's awesome, and I'm trying to be, and sometimes I am. But if you feel out of whack with this world, man, I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you. I think it's the world, and it's not a political party. It's not. It's just the way we've become. Like we glorify these like 80-hour work weeks. We like say grind, 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 grind. Everything's supposed to be a grind. We're supposed to wake up wanting to kick ass every day, and it's. If it's making you feel crazy, it's not. You're only responding to what is crazy, right? Like, just love yourself and just realize that you are part of a long lineage of this species, and nothing prepared us for this, right? Nothing. Like the printing press was this was this revolutionary thing that changed the world ultimately for the better. But you could pick it up. You could pick up a book and you could put it down. Now you're just stimulus, 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 and it's tough to respond to that. So let yourself be weird. Because weird is authentically you, and you trying to fit with this world, it is a struggle to be authentic. I know that there are people that have achieved it, and I think I have at times. Like, I think I'm mostly authentic, but every now and then it's just like I just realize that like I'm trying to adapt to this thing that I don't even like. Oh, I'm preachy today. All right. No, it's just like the hoop community. Like, like people used to talk about how weird we were, right? And I'm like, okay, well, let's see. We like music. We like dance. A lot of us like to sing while we hoop. We like being creative. And that's weird. Like, that's where we've gotten. That somebody feeling free in their body is weird, right? Or that we're like wanting people to look at us because we dance, It's crazy. It's crazy. And the point I don't know. I can't stop making it, but it's just like we're not. It's the world, not this beautiful sunset behind me. It is the thing around us right now that we're interacting with is wild and crazy. And you are not the crazy person. It's the world around you. Okay, so we're going to do some core hooping. I haven't forgotten about that. Actually, let's just go ahead and jump into some core. And let's see. All right. Here we go. As most of you know, my absolute favorite way to hoop is waist hooping. Not that you should know that, but if you've watched the stream at all, you know. I used to get so nervous about filming myself for video that the only hack I came up with was to film all the time. So I would record all of my hoop sessions. Usually I'd go back and watch them. But, you know, I don't know if you've ever experienced this when you watch yourself, especially if you film your whole practice, but if you go back and watch yourself hoop, it's the trippiest thing because you can remember that feeling when you watch yourself hoop, right? It's so wild that you can remember, like, sometimes what you were thinking about or how you felt. And what's so cool about going and watching yourself back is you get to see how it looked, like how it was expressed. And some of the funniest, I've said this before, I think even here on the stream, but I mean, it's been 5 years, so I've probably said everything on the stream, but what's funny about it is that, like, I would have these practice sessions and I would have that kind of, you know, one with the all, one with nature, like one with the nature of the universe, not the manifestation of it, but the nature of it. I have these big, like, profound moments. And then when I would go back and watch the practice, it would be like some of my most boring hooping ever. Like, it would be me just standing like this blindfolded or just doing something like this. And it really, watching that and seeing that, I realized, like, well, what was more important? Was that moment that I was having more important than how it looked? Is that moment any less valuable to me just because I would never post it? And clearly it's not. And just by asking yourself these questions about, like, who you are and how you fit in the world, just saying it out loud and hearing yourself hear it, like, is my hooping any less valuable just because I'm not the best at it? Is my hooping any less valuable if I'm the only one interested in it? It's absurd. It's crazy. I mean, if using the word work, like if you enjoy saying, I want to work on my hooping, then go for it. But if there's a should voice in there, if there's something saying, like, I should work on my hooping, why? Why can't it just be at the level that it's at? Audible breath in. I don't think you should move your hands. I just started doing it in my hoop practice and it changed my hooping, so I offer it to you. Moving your hands is good. It brings the whole body into your core hooping. You start to realize that your hand movement, you know, means your arms are moving, which means your shoulders are moving, which means your torso is moving, and that's where the hoop is. invite you to bring your awareness or your focus, either one, they're two different things, but both, to the path of contact as the hoop is going around you right now. You're feeling it roll across, well, I guess wherever it is, your stomach, your back, your kidneys, whatever. And you bring your awareness to that. You can close your eyes if it helps you find it. And I invite you to make that path of contact your whole world right now. Just feel it moving around. Reverse. Right? And as you make that point of contact, your whole world, it's where your awareness is, it's where your focus is. You'll find yourself going deeper into that world, like you take steps into that world. You dive into that world. And it feels good. That world, the one you dive into, the one that is all about the path of contact that the hoop is making, it's not weird. It's not the craziness you're being bombarded with. It's real. It's rhythm. It's touch. It's all the things that we've known from the beginning of time. There's no should here. Audible breath in. I like to keep my hands kind of high and everything's cool. Speaking of watching myself hoop, I mean, I remember just feeling so awkward after I saw myself hoop for the first time. Like, I don't know, it's sort of, it's like you go through this range of emotions, right, when you're watching yourself on video. If you've never seen yourself on video, it's like hearing yourself sing on audio tape. It's like, oh my God. Then you kind of get used to it. Then you fall in love with yourself a little bit. And then you go back and watch it like a fifth time, and you're like, ooh. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. This is normally when Ann chimes in. Okay, I hope I'm still here with y'all. All right, on the waist. All right, let's try a little shoulder hooping. If you don't know how to shoulder hoop, you can use a very simple move to bring the hoop up to your shoulders and then try to keep it there for a couple of revolutions, and then you can let it drop back down, and then you do it all over again, and it's fun. It teaches you how to bring the hoop up. It teaches you how to bring the hoop down. All right, I love a house. All right, so the hoop is going to my left right now, so I can stick my left arm in about elbow deep, and then stick my other arm in, and then I pop up into mountain, okay? I'll turn with it as I'm doing it. So I'm going to the left. I'll do this to the right for those that go that way. And then I'm going to stick my arm in, pop my other arm in, and then bring the hoop up. When my hands are out here, I'm in mountain. So the hoop can't really go down, right? Like, it can't really fall because my arms are here. If my arms are in like this, there's no shelf, right? There's nothing underneath the hoop. Now, we were focusing before on the path of contact and the pressure of the hoop, like the physical pressure the hoop's putting on that path of contact. And if you can stay focused there on your shoulder hooping, it will really help you grace it up. One of the areas, there's sort of two neglected things when it comes to shoulder hooping. One is that people think they know it's called shoulder hooping, but they tend to want to, well, okay, let me scratch that. It's called shoulder hooping, so a lot of people, understandably get crazy with the shoulders, right? They think, oh, okay, well, that's called shoulder hooping, so the shoulders are doing, all the work. But if you really want to grace up, it may help you to think about your rib cage, instead. And rib cage, front, back, day, night of your rib cage. And then let that be like the lead, take the lead, and your arms are just a result of that push. If you put your feet in like a rock step type of situation and just send the rib cage back and forth, it'll speed up. Oh, like I'm not even moving my shoulders right now. And it takes a minute and it can make you tired, but once you start to develop like a connection with your rib cage, I love this track. All right. Casey was saying something about, trying to get reacquainted with your LED hoop. And that's a big thing. Like, sometimes it helps to think about this in a more sophisticated way, that every hoop doesn't feel the same, that your body develops this connection with a particular size and weight that you couldn't even explain to a friend, but your body knows it. So I think the best way to break a hoop in, is with core hooping. And by breaking a hoop in, sometimes I mean literally the hoop, just breaking it in so it's not as stiff as it was when you got it. But it's just like if you had a human dance partner, the way you'd build connection wouldn't be you'd talk about it, you wouldn't read about it. You and that person would start dancing together and let the connection develop, and that's exactly what happens with the hoop. Hopefully your heart rate's up. Mine is. Reverse. I think I just decided I'm going to go hear music tonight. Oh. Okay. I don't know about that one. Easy. All right. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay. I'm going to let you guys get some water. Oops. Sorry, I don't have any water. Okay, so while you're getting water, we did this before in what we called the chopstick class, but when it comes to your core hooping, no matter how good you feel like, this is annoying. Wow. All right. It's going to fall in a second now. But we did this in a chopsticks class, but basically the idea is that you're holding two sticks, drumsticks, pencils, paintbrushes, magic wands, whatever, but you're holding two of them, and you put your focus kind of imagining that you're holding these two things. And then because you're holding them something, it brings your awareness to your hand. So if you have two things around, you could go ahead and grab them. I have a remote and a wedge. But it brings your awareness to your hands, and it helps you not feel so jerky and like you're barely hanging on with your shoulders or your core when you're doing it. Once you do it one time holding something, or maybe without even doing that, you'll learn to bring your awareness to your hands anyway, but it makes a big difference. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm on the waist right now. This is great. But once I have a rhythm going, I can start to move my hands with the hoop. And if I chill out, close my eyes, take a break, whatever, I'll start to feel a connection between what my hands are doing and what's happening on the hoop. And then I can play with just one, I can put one out and go here. And so there's a connection that I'm looking for, that I'm trying to feel for with my hands. One thing that happens with the human eyes is, they want to create symmetry and order, right? And so even though I love to go blindfolded, sometimes it's good to keep your hands in your sight and just follow them. And your vision will want to, is going to bring it into your brain. It's going to want to put some order and some form to it. So this is me kind of spiraling out with my hands. And that feels different than this. I actually like this feeling, even though it's a little bit awkward. Big in. Oh, let's bring some music on. What are we doing? I was really digging that. All right, let's see if we can find some more house. Okay, here we go. Sweet. All right. And it's because you're holding something, it's a little bit easier to keep your mind on your hands. This is me moving my hands. I don't know if it's obvious on camera, but this is me moving my hands with the current. They're traveling the same direction. This is me going against it, and it feels totally different and weird. Again, weird is authentic, weird is good. Alright, y'all have fun with this song. I'm gonna try to fix my set. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now, if you haven't moved up to the shoulders already, if you come up to the shoulders, this is where the chopsticks are, or the drumsticks, whatever, the things in your hand can be surprisingly helpful, right? I'm just rolling my, it's almost like I'm trying to draw a circle on the underneath of the hoop, and I can feel it in my hoop. I don't feel as much. Oh, there we go. If anybody is feeling this connection, if anybody is doing this with me, will you let me know? I feel like I'm on an island. Sometimes I'm just like, is this just too authentic? Is this too weird? But I can feel it, and it makes a big difference for me. And I can feel like my hoop, like the pace. I don't know if you just know what this feeling feels like, but it's like the hoop feels cleaner, like it feels like a cleaner movement. Right? Love it. If you go anti-spin with your hands to the hoop's direction, my hoop is going to the left, but I'm like stirring the pot clockwise while the hoop goes counterclockwise. It's weird. Sometimes having something in your hand can help you feel external and internal rotation. If you're still hooping, try it, you know? Like, I'm turning my arms in, internally rotating, and it feels totally different than externally. And I can get like a lot of cool feels just from playing with that type of movement. Wow, I am getting lost in that. All right. Okay. Wow, I am getting lost in that. I love it. All right, water break. Okay. And by the way, sends her love. She announced that she wasn't going to be able to be here a week ago, and she's not. I think she's out having fun. Okay. So let's try a little angle hooping with this, and I didn't think we were going to do a chopsticks / TV remote class, but it's working. And so I don't know if this will This next thing is gonna like look easy, but be kind of. All right, I'm gonna stay with the same album. We'll change songs a little bit. Oh wait, we just heard that one. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, there we go.
The hardest lesson for me.
Right.
Through the pain, through it all.
Okay, there we go.
Was love is not possession.
Oh.
I had to let you fall. I know you have your needs, but did you ever see the fact I felt the need for you?
All right, here we go.
Was there a need for me?
Okay, this is tricky, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna imagine that your hands energetically, like with invisible force, can push down on things and pull things into it, okay? So in here, and we're gonna try to push our hoop down into an angle. So I've got my hands, you know, I'm gonna, just to go with it, I'm gonna turn my hands flat this way. Actually, I don't know if I need these things in my hands to do this, so let me try something else. Okay, so yeah, you may not need to hold those things. All right, so I'm gonna get my hands kind of close to my hoop here, so where I'm like, you know, I can almost like there the hoop is hitting my hands even. So my hands are kind of close to it, and I can feel it all the way around. And then what I'm going to try to do is imagine that I can push the hoop down slowly. And then if I want to pull the hoop back up, I keep my hands moving to get pace on it. There we go. Pull it back up. Try to reverse this. And right now I can feel like my right hand, I'm right-handed, but my right hand feels a little bit more connected to my left hand, or than my left hand. It feels a little bit more natural moving this than this. So I'm gonna give this guy, my left hand, my non-dominant hand, a chance to play a little bit more. I'm going to put my awareness and maybe even my focus there. I'm going to try the same move again, but with my awareness. Right? And it may not look any different to y'all, but it feels a lot different, right? If I bring my awareness to my non-dominant hand, sometimes you just feel like this alignment with this rhythmic alignment with your hoop. And when I'm bringing my awareness to my left hand right now, I'm sort of hitting that feeling. Awareness on my left. It's really helped me feel balance, right? Dude, I had a milkshake last night and I am feeling it right now. It's like I like sugar, but my body really doesn't like sugar. Oh, sweet. it's always the same thing with house music. You're like, was that the song that just played? Okay. We could try some. All right, we're almost at the end of class. We could try some like straight up angle hoop. Yeah, let's try that a little bit. When I am in, you can grab some water. I'm just going to demo a little bit. The same thing we were talking about earlier with shoulders applies to angle shoulders. The bulk of the gas, the bulk of the energy that is fueling the hoop can be just the bounce that you have, and that when you're in an angle. And then the shoulders, unlike when you're in lake and you're trying to keep the hoop up, you're really just trying to keep the hoop where you want it to be on your shoulders. And so when I'm in an angle, if I'm in an angle, I can go into mountain. But instead of like keeping my arms way back here, like there's no rules, but if you're just trying to get it, I can keep my arms out and then a little bit pitched forward. So out and then just a little bit pitched forward. And that will keep the hoop from wanting to walk on me. A lot of times you get, especially in earth, you get an earth angle and the hoop wants to just roll all the way around you. If I bring my arms out and then slightly forward, right, I can keep the hoop in front of me. Let's put some music on. So I can lean out over my hoop, like trying to push your head, like imagine you're diving over the hoop. That'll pitch the hoop down. Lift the backs of your feet off the ground, like your heels, and then bring the arms forward. And I'm really not doing very much with my arms at all. Sometimes it helps to internally rotate your arms so that you're kind of like flippering the hoop, and that'll help keep it in front of you so it doesn't walk. It's external, internal, external. Reverse. Reverse. What I just did are called AM breaks or first tree breaks. I just come around. The hand comes across the body, stops it on the away side, brings it back to the home side. Heels, arms out. You can push them forward if the hoop is wanting to walk on you. This is what I mean by it walking. See how it starts to move? I'm in this kind of goopy. You can actually play with this feeling. Like this is me walking it all the way over here, and then I'm gonna walk it back. Okay, my heart rate is up. I just realized I don't really know if I like the shirt that's underneath this hoodie, so I'm just going to sweat this out. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a water break. Okay, I don't know if anyone's still here, but if you are, you have a question, if you're new to the stream, we have about a 10 or 15 second delay, it seems like, from when y'all type it in to when I see it. But I love the Angels too. I'm just kidding. I know exactly what you mean, Jennifer. Just trying to be funny. All right. All right. So let's talk a little bit about paddling on an angle, and then this will be our last exercise. We won't really do a free hoop maybe or whatever. We'll just play a song. Knowing you, Trevor, you probably love both angels and angles, which I do too. I still believe in angels. I don't know if I believe in the supernatural ones, but have you ever had somebody, stranger, friend, whatever, and they just say something and it goes straight to like your heart, your life, your meaning? You know what I mean? Like, it's funny, so I do believe in angels, and they don't even have to be angelic people. But sometimes somebody just says something, you almost feel like, man, that message was delivered. And I'm cool with that. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about angles or paddling on angles. If you're exhausted, you can skip this part, whatever. Oh, hey, Lauren. But here's what I mean. Sometimes angle hooping is good for people to learn paddles because gravity is there and your arm isn't really having to do much. It's almost kind of like a sleight of hand. But like I'm in an angle and I can just bring my arms up and just let them fall. And that's a paddle. And you can learn your 1-2s. This is a 1-2. You can hit one. You can hit the other one. You can do this in Sky, but it's a little bit easier. In Sky, you're kind of not fighting, but you're pushing up against gravity, right? But it can really, paddles are the kind of the secret to keeping angle hooping going, because if something starts to you start to lose momentum, paddle, 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 you're back in business, jamming. Okay, so let's try this. This will be our last song. Uh-oh. What's... When you're making this paddle contact, you make the contact with your hand, and then you just let it fall away from the hoop. Boom. Boom. You're not, you don't have to push it super hard.
Throw that back and bounce, watch it jiggle on me.
Right. Love this track.
Bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Shake, shake, let me see you work that. Bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Shake, shake, let me see you work that. Let me see you work
Casey,
that. Let me see you
I don't know if you're still watching.
Let me see you work that.
I keep up with your Instagram. I know you like challenges and you're really good. at demoing the stuff we talk about in class. Same with Jennifer.
Throw that back and bounce, watch it jiggle on me.
For you or for anybody else, if you want a challenge, you can try teaching yourself, and you already do this, Casey, but you can paddle yourself into chi angles. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Shake, shake, let me see.
So I'm here, and I'm going to try to keep my arms in the hoop. I'm paddling. I'm going to bring it back up to lake, and then I'm going to bounce it back into sky. And then we'll bring it back into lake.
Shake, shake, let me see you work that. Let me see you work that.
And then back into earth.
Let me see you work that. Let me see you work that. Let me see you work that.
It's awkward and weird. Authentic. No one will care that you can do it except you. But it's fun. Here we go. I'm just going to do kind of a small range. Once I hit the sky, I'm going to pop it back into earth.
Throw that back and bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Shake, shake, let me see you work that.
Nice, Shannon. That means a lot. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Shake, shake, let me see you work that. Bounce, watch it jiggle on me. Shake, shake, let me see you work that. 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 Let me see you work that.
All right, that was fun for me. Okay. Man, I have got a lot of fun stuff to do today. I'm going to finish a project, I hope, or get closer to it. I hope you have a good Saturday, too. I will be here Tuesday for sure. And I think Ann will be with me, but I'm not positive about that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the donations, comments, likes, all that stuff that everybody tells you that it helps. It does, and I really appreciate it. And I love it when anyone tags a class or something like that. It helps get the word out, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. Thank you, Lauren. It's good to see you back on the stream. And yeah. Okay, cool. I'm sure you'll get it by the end of soon. Oh, wait, that's what we just listened to. No? What do we... Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, y'all. Have a great Saturday.
Everybody, come on, get in the groove. Get your back up off the wall. Show the DJ that you get me, get your party on. Ain't no drama, we're here to have some fun. So down that shot of Patron and find you a dime on the dance floor. Grab your girl by the waist and turn her around. Tap that ass real good so it makes a sound. Get up in her ear and tell her now. Come on, you gotta dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it, dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it, dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it. Damn, baby girl, don't you stop. You gotta dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it, dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it, dip it, pop it, shake it, drop it. Damn, baby girl, don't you stop. Get into it, shake that thing like you don't care. Now fellas, raise your cup you do it one more time? How you move so quick, it blows my mind. Grab your girl by the waist and turn her around. Tap that ass real good so it makes a sound. Get up in her ear and tell her now. Come on, you gotta tip it, pop it, shake it.